Welcome, family, friends, and other distinguished guests. Yes, this is the Week 17 preview show. Haven't reached the teens, got 2 weeks left to get there. Feeling pretty confident. This card is pretty juicy, but it's a lot of trap games on this card too. So, without further ado, I'm going to hop right into every game that's on this Week 17 card and give you money line selections for each game. The first game, this is the Christmas slate of games. There's about three of them. The first one is the Cowboys and the Commanders. Rolling with the Cowboys, just because the Commanders they're severely hurt. Josh Jackson, he's gonna be back in there. I don't know what the deal with Mariota is, but he's getting the nod to play this game. And the Cowboys is coming off a loss, so this is pretty much no pressure on either one of these teams. None of these teams are reaching the postseason, and they're probably just trying to reach some type of stat, whether it be incentive base or whether it just be for record keeping base. So I'm just gonna roll with the Cowboys to take this one, just because the Commanders don't really have, they're on a third string quarterback. So that's really gonna affect it. Even though the Cowboys defense is not very tough, uh, I just don't know how many explosive plays that this Commanders team can make. Next game, the Lions and the Vikings. Give me the Lions. They're coming off back-to-back losses. I think they're looking to get right here. So, I know Jared Goff is a better, warm weather quarterback and weather, but this gonna be in a dome. Vikings got a dome, so I'm not gonna say this gonna feel like home for Jared Goff, but the elements is not gonna get to Jared Goff as it would if he was outside playing another team who don't have a arena. So gotta go with the Lions. Gibbs hasn't really been looking good for back-to-back games. I know he scored a touchdown last game, but just yardage wise, he hasn't really been doing much. And the Vikings on their second string quarterback, or maybe third string, depending on how you look at the J.J. McCarthy situation. He was starting at the end of the season, but then got hurt, and some people suspected he was ready. But yeah, that's a different story. So they're on to this other, I forget his name, but last time he was starting against the Seahawks did not go well. So I'm expecting the Lions to get back in the winning column in this game. And it's a divisional game, so it's a lot more added extra pressure. And I think the Lions really get it going, and the Vikings struggle to produce much offensive power in this game. Next game, Broncos and the Chiefs. Rolling with the Broncos. Broncos is coming off a loss, and Chiefs is going to be on their third string quarterback. So, yeah, this defense is going to travel. The Chiefs is going to struggle here, and and this is going to be just a put me away game. Sean Payton might try some new stuff. He might see some interesting packages or some interesting calls, and he probably play around and see what works and what doesn't work heading into playoff time. But this game is pretty straightforward. Now this game is going to be interesting. The Texans and the Chargers. Yeah, both of these teams are on some streaks. I don't know. I gotta go back and look at how many games in a row each team has won, but both of these teams haven't been winning a lot of games late this season. So this is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be on Saturday as well. So yeah, last time Texans was out there, they were struggling against the Raiders. If Texans don't really get their offensive going, I really don't see nothing happening. But I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with the Chargers because the Chargers is home. The Chargers looks like they're ascending at the right time. Bro didn't look too banged up in that last game, and you know I I, I think they're a lot more balanced this game, and after seeing what they gave up to Raiders, uh, I'm not sure if the Texans need a little breather, a little break, but the Chargers team is tough at home, and they're showing they can get it done. I think looking at the path to the playoffs, and they're really staring at their one seed. So I think they go and get out. I think they go out there and get it. Go out there and prove it, and keep trying to win games to get the top seed in this division. Moving on to the next game, Ravens and the Packers. Hate to say it, but going with the Packers. Don't know who's if Jordan Love's gonna suit up. He probably suits up. But if you don't, Malik Willis moved the ball pretty well. I think the Ravens is just kind of checked out this season. Lamar's been up and down, and Henry's been fumbling, but not really utilized like that. Zay Flowers is he's been doing the same thing that he usually does, but difference is this defense. This defense is struggling. So I think the Packers home coming off loss where it was against the Chicago Bears emotional loss. So yeah, I'm rolling with the Packers to win this one. Next game, Buccaneers, Dolphins. Going with the Bucks. Quinn Ewers is starting. Bucks is coming off a loss, so yeah, going with the Bucks. Maybe the offense gets it going again. This Dolphins defense isn't really that good, so could be an explosive game. Excited to see Bucky. I can see Bucky having a really good game. Might have 2 touchdowns. But the Dolphins, yeah, this team just too many injuries. Looks like it's an aging type of system. They need something more. They need some more freshness happening with the head coach, front office. I think it's a major shakeups happen in Miami. But yeah, next game, Patriots and the Jets. Going with the Patriots, of course. Yeah, not really much to be said. Playing the Jets. Next game, Steelers, Browns. This game could be tight. Real divisional game. Real hate. DK is gonna be out for punching a fan or swiping a fan. So I can see a path for the Browns win. And I'm gonna go with the Browns. I'm going with the Browns. I think this DK thing is more noise than people want to make it, or it should be more noise, because this offense is going to be more one dimensional, where it's going to be dumping it off to tight ends and the running backs. So and DK was a good blocker too. So he's going to be missed for these last couple games. And then who knows? Who knows? It might sacrifice a playoff run, but I can't see the Ravens winning out. So I think the Steelers should be safe, but still, DK need to get it together. Next game, Jaguars and the Colts. Jaguars all the way. Trevor Lawrence been playing really well going into this last part of the season and going into the playoffs. Phillip Rivers, he's been playing pretty well. This last game, he had a pretty good game. Alec Pierce had a good game, but Jaguars is playing with some energy that can't really be explained right now. Looking like a top team in this division, and this whole conference must I add might even be a Super Bowl threat. So shout out to the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence is playing a lot better. Trevor Etienne is rolling. Jacoby Myers is taking that team to another level. Saints and the Titans. Now this game can be a little closer than a lot of people think it might be. Both of these teams are not really gonna put that many points up. Even though Titans, I think last game probably put up the most points they ever put up this whole season. But I really can't see them having too much of an explosive game, and the Saints, they really don't score too much either. But Solik's looking like the real deal though. He had over 300 yards this past game, and before that he's been having like 270. I want to say another 270 or 250. So Solik's been playing really well, been passing the ball around. He's seeing the open targets. Cam's kind of just been playing up and down. So I don't have to worry with the Saints. But I do think this is going to be a close game. I can see a path where Titans might win. But this game is going to be a lot closer than it's going to make a lot of people feel. So I might look towards the spread, if anything, when predicting this game. Seahawks and the Panthers. Seahawks all the way. This is a very competitive division. They're just holding on to that one seed by a thread. So you got to get a little bit firmer, more grip. Playing a soft team like the Panthers. So I can see the Seahawks winning this one, but I can also see the Seahawks kind of getting a little lazy, and this game be another close game. But ultimately, Seahawks just should win. They need to win in order to, not end up in that wild card spot. So a lot of pressure here, but they got it. It's just the Panthers. Panthers are coming off a win, so they're about to go on their streak where they're about to, not their streak, but their trend where they're about to lose one. Next game, Cardinals and the Bengals. Gotta go with the Bengals. Big game for Chase Brown probably coming up. Probably not 2 touchdowns, maybe 3. This Bengals team is looking a lot better. Joe's back in town. Had a good pick me up game against the Dolphins. This is another good pick me up game against the Cardinals. So expect this offense to explode. Jacoby Myers is going to put up some good numbers as well. This is going to be a lot of touchdowns in this game. This game probably has the largest over. So I'll still roll with the over when placing a type of single bet in this game or parlay it. But I'll probably lock that one in as well. Having that for that over. Next game is the battle of the number one overall pick. Both of these teams is looking to lose. I don't know where to go. Coin flip. Either one of these teams. When you got two teams looking to lose, who really wins? But yeah, have to go to the team. I'll probably go with the Giants. Jackson's already still a rookie, so he might look to buck the system and look to improve. As last game he had 33 passing yards, and I want to say another 2 yards through running. So I know he had less than 40 yards total, so he might look to bounce back. But this game is gonna be ugly. Next game, Eagles and the Bills. Now, this is gonna be an interesting spot, but I'm still going with the Bills. I don't know the health of Josh Allen, but Cook is looking amazing. Bills at home, and the Eagles is looking just as bad. So I have to roll with the Bills. Don't really feel too comfortable about it, as I don't know the status of Josh Allen. So if I had some more information on that, definitely would feel a little more comfortable with my decision. But for now, I'm just gonna roll with the Bills. Next game, once again, my Chicago Bears against the 49ers. Bias alert. Gotta go with the Bears. Well, for real though, 49ers don't got a great defense. And I know the 49ers got a good offense, but the Bears can go blow for blow, pound for pound with the 49ers. And it's going to come down to a couple stops. The Chicago defense already showed they can get them stops. So give me the Bears to win this one all the way. And then the last game, Rams against the Falcons. Rams crush the Falcons' dreams. Hopefully the Rams don't get a little lazy though. I can see the Rams getting lazy and wait. Now think about it. Change my opinion. This is prime time Kirk. So give me the Falcons. Just thought about that. Give me the Falcons all the way to win this one. Kirk Cousins surprise everybody and get a win, and the Rams drop down to the wild card, making Drake May MVP. Boom. There we go. But that's week 17. Thank you for watching. Like always, I'm going to give a recap next week of how I finished up on these week 17 picks. So be on the lookout for that. Hit the bell notification and show some love in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking. Let me know which players you think is gonna outperform, which teams you think I got wrong. But yeah, that is the show. Thank you for watching. And peace.